This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Gosh, I'm so used to saying good evening, aren't I? Good afternoon, everyone. We are coming to you live from the Carl Albert Fieldhouse in Midwest City, Oklahoma. It's Game 2 of the Tide Classic on Day 2. We have the other consolation game for the day between the Epic Charter Schools and the Del City Eagles. Both teams lost yesterday. Epic Charter Schools lost the 2 p.m. game yesterday to Edmond Memorial. Del City lost to Sand Springs in the late game. Let's go and give you the starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic, and we really thank them for that. And the starting lineups look like this. For Epic Charter Schools, they made a change to the starting lineup from yesterday, so they still have Sharonika Wright, a 5'7" senior, Danlia Biest, a junior, 6'1". Burlene McDonald will be in the starting lineup, a senior. She's replacing Natalie Williams. Number 13, Heavenly Jackson, a 5'5" freshman, will be in the lineup, as well as number 21, Morgan Miller. For Del City, a familiar lineup for them, the same one as yesterday. Malia Purifoy will start, a 5'10" junior. Sasha Hunt, I believe this is her 4th game back this year. Number 3, a 5'3" sophomore. Ariana Bryce, number 22, a 5'6" freshman. Courtney McCarroll, number 23, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 24, Shelby Thornton, a 6'2". Yep, she is 6'2", and she is a junior. Our first quarter sponsor, of course, will be Casa Juanita. Casa Juanita in Del City, so this is kind of like their home of home teams here. And they're a quick service restaurant offering fresh and flavorful fiesta meals in Del City, Oklahoma since 1976, located 4718 Southeast 29th Street in Del City. All right, let's bring up the scoreboard here. So we're excited to bring you this Game 2. We had an exciting Game 1 today between Bishop McGuinness and Putnam City. McGuinness winning on a free throw at the end of the game. The free throw literally was with no time left. Made by, I believe it was Kaylee, is her first name, Kaylee Perkins, so we give credit to her for that. All right, jump ball coming up now. Ball is tapped, possession goes to the Comets. There's Wright with the ball, she goes baseline, and her shot there is short. Rebounded there by McDonald, and now they'll reset. Actually, I do show Natalie Williams is in the game. So maybe Morgan Miller who's out. We'll see. No, I'm sorry, that's Morgan Miller who had the ball there, number 20. They got different uniforms, I think, now that they're wearing white. Shot up there is no good. Rebounded by Courtney McCarroll of Del City. Throws it ahead to Hunt. And Sasha Hunt, she can make that three, but she misses it along there. Ball on the ground. And it goes out of bounds off of Del City. I believe that's off of Bryson. And it will be, once again, Comet Basketball. Again, that's the nickname for Epic Charter Schools. And I really like that they got big numbers with their names. That's Heavenly Jackson running point. Checked by Hunt. Throws it out to Miller. Miller with a pass now to McDonald. Back to Miller. And it's Jackson setting it up on the top of the key. Throws it right side to Biest. Biest looks to go inside. That's McDonald, who goes up for a shot, and she will draw a foul on Purifoy. Purifoy, who I believe fouled out against Sand Springs, gets an early one here. And now we will see McDonald shoot free throws, and she hits the first, so an early lead for Epic. They practice at a church in Norman. Second free throw is no good, rebounded by Thornton. Here is Sasha Hunt. Getting more and more comfortable with his team, throws it to Bryson. Bryson, nice inside pass to Thornton. Thornton fades away, though, misses the shot off the backboard. Probably didn't need to fade away in that instance. Rebounded by the Comets. So they have the ball in an early lead. And then stuffing the shot by Wright is Thornton. But the Comets recover. And Wright has the ball right now. Drives it on McCarroll. Shot there is short. Rebounded by McCarroll. And here come the Eagles. McCarroll ahead to Thornton. Easy basket for Thornton, but she missed it. Purifoy the rebound, though, and she gets fouled. So Denilah Biased, who goes by Nyla Biased gets the foul, and Malia Purifoy will shoot two. Something that Thornton needs to work on for Del City. She's got to be consistently finishing here around the basket when she gets shots like that. But Purifoy was there for the rebound and banks in the second free throw. So Del City gets 2 points on the trip. And spotted missing that layup there. Here's Wright, gets to the middle of the lane. And then the shot again is rejected by Thornton. She has two blocks early on. McDonald had the shot blocked. And it will stay with the Comets. They're going to throw it in. There's Wright, who loses the ball. Thornton picks it up. Thornton ahead to Bryson. Bryson layup is good. So give the assist to Shelby Thornton there, who showed off her point guard skills on that. And Del City's up 4-1, and now they're looking for more. Hunt gets the steal. Hunt, the floater. Oh, it rimmed in. Kind of an awkward shot there, but she has the touch, and Del City goes up 6-1. Del City looking for a rematch against Bishop McGuinness. They played last year in this tournament. They actually played twice last year, but once was in this tournament. That was playing for 8th place. This year, if they play, it would be for 5th place. They're going to call a foul along the sideline. That's going to be on Bryson. They'll say she fouled Miller. And Miller will throw it in. Well, we're going to wait for Jackson to tie her shoe. One thing I like about Epic, they have big numbers on the back of their jersey. Inbounds pass to Jackson's deflected, but she retains possession. And then a nice play there that leads to free throws as we saw McDonald throw a backdoor pass to Biased. Really good set play there for Epic. And it's going to be the second foul on Purifoy, and Biased will shoot a couple free throws here. No good on the first. First sub for Del City. We see Mackenzie Smithers check in for Purifoy. Second shot is up, and she makes it. There may have been a lane violation had she missed it, but it's now 6-2 Del City. And here is, thought about attacking there, is McCarroll. McCarroll finds Hunt, who cuts the basket, and Hunt loses it. She has it stolen. Not often you see that. Back comes the Comets. Three-point shot there is short. It's going to be off McCarroll, though, I believe. There's a shot by Jackson. No, they didn't see. I thought McCarroll touched it. They may not have saw it. But the three-point shot by Emily Jackson airballed, so it goes back to Del City. And the Comets extending to a man-to-man defense here. Del City looking to get some going on offense. Their half-court offense hasn't done a lot yet. they're going to try to go into Thornton. Pass not there, so they reverse the ball. Now they go to Thornton on the other side. Pass thrown off her, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Epic's basketball. That was Bryson who tried to make the pass. Almost got it in. I think probably could have been caught, but it's going to be a turnover on Del City. And back comes Epic. Jackson throws that to right. Now with the ball is Biased. Shooting the three, there's Miller. Air ball, but Biased is there for the putback. First field goal for Epic. And they're right there, down only 2. Attacking the basket and scoring there, and that's textbook Courtney McCarroll. She draws a foul. So good at using contact, using her body to draw fouls. And in this case, she draws the second foul on Denilah Biased. We'll see if McCarroll can complete the three-point play. She does, and Del City goes goes up now by 5. Now I'm going to show a 2-2-1 full court press. Pass thrown out to Jackson. Jackson to Miller. They go inside, now back out to Wright. Wright somehow got a good shot along the lane, but then she missed it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Del City. The Eagles get inside to Thornton. Here's McCarroll. McCarroll fires a three. That's good. Bobby Lewis three by Courtney McCarroll. So she has 6 quick points. And Del City stretches the lead now 12-4. Miller fires. That's going to be off. 2:56 to go now in the first quarter. DeCasa will need a first quarter. And now Raina Lewis will check in for Courtney McCarroll. So Raina Lewis, make no mistake, she's one of the 3 or 4 best players for Del City. She just comes off the bench. It's good to have a good player like that coming off the bench, and she can relieve Sasha Hunt and run point guard, as she shows right there, and she goes all the way in for the finish. So Raina Lewis makes her presence felt right away off the bench, and it's now 14-4, Del City with a lead. That shot missed, rebounded by Hunt. Hunt's pass to Lewis, not a good one, as she couldn't see Wright, the defender there, and Epic gets the steal. 3-point shot by Jackson is good. Bobby Lewis three by Heavenly Jackson. And Epic staying in there. Running shot is made by Raina Lewis, so she is coming out guns a-blazing here, and she gives Del City a 16-7 lead. Now we see Jackson near the timeline. Gets a pick from Wright. Jackson goes baseline. Shot rims out. Thornton with the rebound for the Eagles. To Raina Lewis. Lewis had to Sasha Hunt. Hunt. And good closing there by, I believe that's Wright. But she'll get called for the foul. Prevented the easy layup though, so you like that foul if you're Epic. You're going to make Hunt earn it from the free throw line. I believe Nia Hancock has checked in for Epic. She's got red hair. Generica Thompson will check in for Del City. Very active player, a freshman. She'll check in for Shelby Thornton. Both teams with 3 fouls right now. Another free throw from Hunt. That's no good. Rebounded by Biased. It's spelled B-Y-E-S-T. It's not B-I-A-S-E-D, like a lot of us are biased, but she is biased. All right, driving in and losing the ball, but got deflected. That's Jackson. So the ball will remain with the Comets. So we're near the end of the first quarter. And then the refs will talk with Thompson of Del City and McDonald about something about their contact, I guess. Then we're going to have a foul called on Sasha Hunt as she fouled Heavenly Jackson on the catch. Our next game will be Edmond Memorial in Sand Springs. This game's still in the first quarter. Diana Hancock will throw it in for the Comets. Bounce pass to Biest. Biest hands it off to Miller. Miller back to Biest. Biest tried to go inside. It was deflected. She gets it back. It's deflected again, and this time the Eagles with a steal. It's Bryson leading the break. Bryson layup, no good. Rebound Del City, and I believe that's Thompson, and she gets fouled. Yeah, that'll be Generica Thompson shooting free throws. Morgan Miller with a foul, her first. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Thompson misses the first free throw. We'll see a sub. Natalie Williams. She started yesterday, and she's coming off the bench now, not wearing shorts, wearing long sleeve shorts, if you will, but that works. Both free throws missed, though, but then Thompson gets the steal, looks like. No, I'm sorry, that's Smithers, and she forces the turnover there. So Del City with 4 reserves in right now, along with Sasha Hunt. As their coach, Mariah White, looks to go to their bench. We're going to see a 3-shot by Lewis, missed long. Rebound by Del City. Actually, I should say Bryson's also a starter. She just got the ball there. Passed it out to Lewis, who shot another one. And again, it looked like Del City was about to get the ball back there. Instead, it goes back to Epic. For the ball right there is number 10, Biest. Biest gets it to Miller, back to Biest. Biest throws it out to Williams. Williams hits the jumper. So Epic played much better than they did against Memorial. Understandable, Memorial is such a tough opponent for anyone. Here's Sasha Hunt firing the 3, and she knocks it down. A Bobby Lewis 3 for Sasha Hunt. And that's how the quarter will end. After 1, your score, Del City 20, Epic 9. And we'll take a break. You are watching the Titan Classic right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes.
Call Rob and Will.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
And we are back here at Carl Albert High School for the Titan Classic. This is game 2 between Del City and Epic Charter Schools. The Eagles versus the Comets. Second quarter is going to be brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Del City will have the ball to start the second quarter. They stay with Sasha Hunt, who has played the entire game. Ball right there is Bryson. They've also stayed with her. To Smithers, back to Bryson. Wing left, back to Smithers. Raina Lewis with it. Now they swing it to Hunt. Wing right. Back out to Lewis. So Del City going to have a very patient possession here. Smithers. Bounce pass to Hunt, who goes high post. She kicks it back out to Lewis. Lewis to Hunt. Throw it down to Thompson. And then they try to throw it in to Bryson. That got knocked away, but the Del City recovers, and Bryson will fire a three, missed it long. Thompson tried to get the rebound for Del City, could not. And now Epic secures possession. That's Jackson, but she loses it right there. And here comes Sasha Hunt. Hunt off the backboard. What a good floating shot for Sasha Hunt. And she can do that. She has that type of scoring ability. And it's now 22-9, Del City leads. Here is Miller for the Comets. Her bounce pass is almost stolen. Instead, it will be off the hands of Natalie Williams, so it'll be Del City basketball. So they do force a turnover. They just don't get the steal. And back come the Eagles. Here's Lewis. Lewis left wide open. Gets it back, passes it back to Bryson. Bryson, she has an open three. That rims out. Rebound almost put in by Lewis. That's no good. And then Epic gets the rebound. So here is Heavenly Jackson. Tries to hand it off there to Williams. Williams gets it back to Jackson, top of the key. Jackson, and they're going to say she's fouled by Bryson. So with 6:09 to go in the half, Epic, who I think only had 4 points at halftime yesterday. I didn't announce the game, so I don't recall the details, but they already have 10 here today off that made free throw. Meanwhile, Del City will bring in two of their starters back, Shelby Thornton and Courtney McCarroll. And this might be Del City's best actual lineup here when you also throw in Smithers as a backup. Both free throws made for Epic. And they're within 11 here. Wide open there for three. That's Smithers. Shot is off. Transition opportunity for Epic. Can they take advantage? Left-hand layup there is missed by Jackson. And back comes Del City. It's McCarroll with it now. She has good position as Thornton. Thornton gets in. Thornton turns. Shot is up. No good. She's in a bit of a shooting slump. And here comes Miller for the Comets. Miller bounce pass to Jackson. They get to Wright. Wright's three is short. And was it deflected? Yes, it was. So we'll stay with Epic. Sasha Hunt will take a rest for the first time. And she'll be replaced by Akila Howard. Here's the inbounds for Epic. And getting the handoff there is Jackson. Jackson checked by Lewis. Now here's Miller with it. Miller to Wright. Wright dribbling near the Carl Albert logo. Will go to her right and hands it off to Miller. Back to Wright. Wright trying to attack left. Tough turnaround jump shot. No good, and it'll go out of bounds off of Epic. Del City looking for their first points of the quarter. As they've fired a couple threes, but they couldn't get them to go. Lewis, oh, she gets her pass deflected. What a play by Heavenly Jackson. I'm sorry, that's Wright. Sharonika Wright with a steal and the score. She goes by Nika. And it's a 9-point game. McCarroll with it. Thought about the three, thought about going to Thorne. Instead, pass out to Smithers. Bounce pass to Howard. Howard floater. No good. Del City just can't score right now, and it's going to give Epic a chance to get back in this thing, as they are back in this thing. Layup there is no good. And then jump ball is forced by Thornton. It'll stay with Epic. Thornton and McDonald on the jump ball there. See Bryson check back in for Del City. And she replaces Smithers. With the ball driving to the basket is Wright. She kicks it out. Three-point shot attempted, missed long. Rebound by Howard. Good outlet pass to McCarroll. McCarroll, surprised she didn't attack there, but she finds Howard cutting the basket, and Howard loses it. A lot of congestion in the paint at that point. And she lost the ball out of bounds. It will go back to Epic. Again, Del City over half this quarter has no points. All 22 in the first quarter. Lewis tried to get the steal there. Couldn't as McDonald recovered. Driving inside and drawing a foul is Jackson, and now Epic is a couple free throws away from making it a 7-point game. So we're going to have 2 free throws here shot by Heavenly Jackson. She swishes the first. So now it's an 8-point Del City lead. She makes them both. I have it as a 6-0 run for Epic. McCarroll catches in the paint. Kicks out to Bryson. Nice pass inside to Thornton. Thornton scores. Give a lot of credit to Bryson for that pass. And Del City with their first points of the half. I'm sorry, of the quarter, not the half, obviously. Back up by 9. Here's Jackson. Shot no good. Rebound Eagles. McCarroll now pushing it ahead to Lewis. Lewis to Howard. Howard had the right idea, but just really good recovery there by McDonald to deflect it out of bounds, preventing an easy shot for Thornton. So now Del City will throw it in. They got a box set. Out comes Thornton. She fires a jump shot well short, probably not in her range. And back comes Epic. Long three there, and that grazes the rim by Jackson. Easy rebound for Del City. Here comes McCarroll to Lewis. Out to Howard left side. Howard, mid-range jumper, no good. Thornton couldn't get that rebound. It will go back to Epic. Only 2 fouls this quarter, both on Del City. So if Del City wants a spark, they got 2 of the players that can do it for them, particularly Sasha Hunt will come back in along with Smithers. Bryson and Howard will check out for the Eagles. Here's Jackson. Goes over to right, or the corner, I'm sorry, that's Williams, and Williams draws a foul. Natalie Williams does a good job using her body there to just make her way over from the corner to the block and draws a foul on Mackenzie Smithers. So that's 3 fouls on Del City. Free throw up, though, is no good. 2:11 to go until halftime. Winner of this game takes on Bishop McGuinness. The loser will take on Putnam City tomorrow. Either game will be tough, as those 2 teams played a classic game earlier, won by McGuinness at the buzzer, a free throw at the buzzer. It's now an 8-point lead for Del City. And then they get called for a turnover. This has not been a good quarter for them. 2:01 to go. Del City didn't really have their defensive assignments set. Miller had it wide open, but then Miller just throws it to Thornton. Not a good pass there. Thornton ahead to McCarroll. McCarroll bounce pass. I think that's Smithers under the basket was too far in the basket to shoot, but then Smithers and Thornton force a travel. I believe that's Wright who is called for the travel there. So now Del City can run a box set. They get to Thornton. Thornton to McCarroll. They set a pick for Lewis, and Lewis's three rims out. She had the open three corner right. It's no good. Ball gets deflected around, but it's recovered by Heavenly Jackson. Jackson goes in. Layup is good. It's a 6-point game. Epic has outplayed Del City this quarter. Still have a minute 20 to go. McCarroll, she'll fire a three. That's no good. Smithers rebounds. Goes inside to Thornton, but Thornton had the ball deflected, was able to recover. Back to McCarroll now. To Lewis. Now Hunt, wide open corner right, and she drains the three. That's one reason that Epic has been outplaying Del City this quarter, is Sasha Hunt's been out much this quarter, just simply resting, taking a rest. And now Del City back up by 9. McDonald with it. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, can they recover? Oh, Hunt wanted that steal, but it was thrown too high for her. Here's Williams firing a three, corner left. No good. Good job by Hunt to get back in there, but she couldn't get the rebound. It's going to be Epic who travels, as two players, both on the same team, were fighting for the basketball there. When that happens, that is a travel. 9-point lead for Del City as we near the end of the first half. Here is Hunt, high post, Thornton. Good shot for Thornton. That's definitely within her range, and she scores. We'll get you a replay from time to time. 3 seconds to go for Epic. Can they get a shot off? And they will not. We have reached halftime. Your score, Del City 29, Epic 18. We once again want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings for being a second quarter sponsor. Buffalo Wild Wings, located 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Come there to support your favorite Mid-Del Winter sports team. That includes Del City girls basketball and Carl Albert girls basketball. Download the team card on your phone, show your waiter, and your team will get 10% of the proceeds. All right, we're going to have a audio break, if you will. We'll keep the score up and the clock showing you when the third quarter will resume. And you have been watching and listening to the Titan Classic on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Titan Classic. We're about to start the third quarter here of our second game between the Eagles and the Comets. This quarter is going to be brought to you by Rose State College. And Del City will have the first crack at scoring here. We're going to start Raina Lewis, by the way. She did not start the game. Thornton gets the offensive rebound and the putback. That's something we haven't seen this game from Shelby Thornton, is the offensive rebounds and the putback, but she gets one there. Stretches it to a 13-point Del City lead. Here's Epic. That's Miller with the ball right there. Passes it to Biased. Biased, dribbles around, hands it off to Jackson, Heavenly Jackson, back to Miller near the right wing, dribbles towards the top. Getting inside, or trying to get inside, is right. I think a foul is going to be called on the floor. And I think I just heard three pretty loudly. It's going to be on Sasha Hunt. Second foul on Sasha Hunt, as Nika Wright connects on the free throw. A much better showing for Epic, of course, than yesterday, but yesterday they took on the #1 seed and the defending champs of this tournament, Eben Memorial. Del City is the 5th seed. That free throw is missed. We're going to see a press by the Comets. Del City breaks it easily, and then they make a bad pass. That's McCarroll making the bad pass, and McCarroll almost got called for a foul there, you'd have to think, but on Bias, but somehow was not, and then a foul is going to be called as McDonald got underneath for Epic. It's on Raina Lewis. And Lewis will be in the game, I believe, in place of Bryson. That free throw is missed. And it looks like Mackenzie Smithers might also be in the game for Purifoy. So yeah, Bryson and Purifoy, too, the stars for Del City in this game, do not start the third quarter. It's normal to see the starting lineup back in the beginning of the third quarter, but not here. That second free throw is good. And Del City up by 11 here. On the press, here comes Lewis. Lewis passes it middle top to McCarroll. They swing it out to Smithers, back to McCarroll. Open three, rims out. Good box out there on Thornton. And here comes Epic. This is Heavenly Jackson. She will reset. Throws it right side to right. And right, driving right, draws a foul. If Epic decides that they want to attack the basket and draw contact, they are getting fouls called. That's the third foul on Del City this quarter. Epic did not have any fouls at all in the first half. That free throw goes in, but they have had now 3 trips to the free throw line here. That foul is on Smithers. And both free throws made by Wright. And Epic is back within single digits here. 6.5 to go. Del City with only 1 basket so far this third quarter. Here's Smithers, all the way to the basket. Good attack by Mackenzie Smithers, which we haven't seen a lot of driving by Del City. But Smithers gets into the paint, and she will head to the free throw line. Foul's called on Jackson. Only her first foul. Again, not many fouls have been called on Epic. Smithers loves to go left, but she's a righty. And she can shoot free throws, righty, so she makes the first one. Back to a 10-point lead for Del City. And Smithers hits both. Here come the Comets at Jackson. Pass almost stolen there by Hunt. Instead, we see Wright attempt a three, no good. Rebound by Del City. Here comes Sasha Hunt. Nice pass ahead to Thornton. Thornton ran the floor really well right there. And gets rewarded for it by Sasha Hunt. And it's a 13-point lead. Now a steal. And now it's Thornton rewarding Hunt as Hunt will score. So the connection of Hunt and Thornton work both ways. One gets the assist, one gets the layup for the last two baskets for Del City, and they have the biggest lead of the game right now, 15 points. We got a full timeout called by Epic. We'll take a quick break. You are watching the Titan Classic right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Missed the first, so there's some drama.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she made the second one anyway. We avoided overtime. All right, we are back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I think I forgot to turn my audio down there. My apologies, but nothing bad was said. So Del City up by 15 right now against Epic Charter Schools. Just me chatting with Josh Calloway, who will be calling the next game. Really interesting game between Edmond Memorial and the only team that has beaten them so far this season, the Sand Springs Sandites. That game will be at 2 o'clock, or around 2 o'clock. Although we had that first game between McGinnis and Putnam City went long, so the start times for the next two games will probably get pushed back. Meanwhile, we got a foul on the floor on Raina Lewis. So Epic out of the timeout. Down 15 is going to try to see if they can get back into it. They have hung around here. But then you see Biased kind of waste a dribble there. And it leads to a deflection, and a jump ball will be called. It will go to Epic. But what hustle we see from Sasha Hunt and Heavenly Jackson. Both diving for the loose ball. Jackson now has a running point against Raina Lewis. Jackson hands off to Wright. Wright to Miller. Miller being checked by McCarroll. Back to Wright. Wright out to Bias. Bias just charging her way in. I think on the there'll be a two-shot foul. I believe that's Smithers with the foul there. Yeah, no reason to call it on Thornton. Thornton was pretty vertical there. But that is how Epic has hung around. As you see the free throw made by the lefty Biased. When they just drive hard to the basket, they are getting rewarded with fouls. And so Del City, we haven't even played 3 minutes this quarter. They already have 5 fouls. So we may see a lot of Epic free throws if they can take advantage of that. Only 1 foul called on the Comets. And Biased connects on both free throws. Epic showing a 2-3 zone here. And then deflection there by Wright. Slowing things down a bit for Del City. Smithers throws inside. Good position by Thornton. She has to dribble to regroup. And good defense by Biased, blocking the shot. And this could be a transition opportunity for the Comets. Kind of a wild shot there as Jackson was trying to draw the foul. Now she'll shoot a 3, and she makes it. The Bobby Lewis 3 made by Heavenly Jackson. And here come the Comets as they get within 10. McCarroll, left wing 3, no good, but there's Thornton for the rebound. Thornton almost lost her dribble, got it back, got the shot off, got fouled. So we really appreciate Bobby Lewis, who does so much for us for Mid-Dell Sports on the Oklahoma Sports Network, for being the three-point sponsor for this. Bobby Lewis Insurance, surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you, Choctaw at 405-281-6700 and Del City 405-670-3665. And, of course, Rose State, as Thornton misses the first free throw. Rose State, saving money on college is easy at Rose State. Concurrent enrollment allows students to earn up to 27 tuition-free hours of college credit while still in high school. Apply today at rose.edu/concurrent. Ariana Bryson will check in for McCarroll as Thornton connects on the second one. And so the Comets can get within single digits again. They bring in Natalie Williams, who gets to the free throw line, then passes out to Wright. Wright back to Williams. Williams, right wing three. Another three made by Epic. That's Natalie Williams, another Bobby Lewis three. And they're now within 8. Hunt cuts to the basket. Nice finish by Sasha Hunt with a left hand. We'll show you this on the instant replay. She's only 5'3", but so comfortable with the ball in her hands around the basket. Del City back up by 10. This is Wright. Near the timeline now is Heavenly Jackson. I believe that's Biased with the ball there. Goes out to Wright. Wright now has it corner right, drives left to Biased. Biased may have gotten away with a double dribble there. She gets in the paint. Throws it out to Jackson. Jackson, wild shot there, and another air ball. Although, I say another, they've airballed some threes as Epic, but they made some as well. They made their last 2 before that shot. And now Epic will go with a 2-1-1 press. And Del City will bring in Derea Collier, who we haven't seen yesterday or today. This is her first time in the game. Here's Lewis with the ball. Goes baseline right. Lewis got away with a push with her left hand. Finds Hunt. Hunt fires and makes a 3. Sasha Hunt with the Bobby Lewis 3. Sorry, that's Mackenzie Smithers. My bad, Mackenzie. She made the 3. 13-point lead for the Eagles. That's Jackson with it. Jackson loses it. Should be a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Epic. Jackson throwing it in, looking for Natalie Williams. Finds her. Now they're bunched up. Jackson clears with the ball. Underneath finds, I believe that's Hancock, who couldn't convert there. Sorry, McDonald I meant. Berlene McDonald. Anyway, Del City rebounds. Raina Lewis looks to throw it ahead. Had a wide open layup, but Lewis got fouled on the floor. Third team foul on Epic. It's unbiased. Third foul for Biased. So Del City will inbound on their sideline with 2 pretty good guards. Both can be point guards or shooting guards. That being Lewis and Hunt. And both missed the first part of the season, but they're playing now. Bryson shoots a 3. Aggie swished it. And it will go out of bounds. It will be Epic basketball. But that's one of the stories for Del City this year, the girls team. Number 3 and 4, Hunt and Lewis, missed the entire month of December and some of January in the case of Hunt. So they're kind of fresh right now, but they're getting used to playing. Anyway, Lewis almost makes a steal. Instead, it's going to be Wright who recovers and scores. Sometimes you attempt to go for that steal, you'll leave the basket wide open, and that's what happened there, and it's an 11-point game. Meanwhile, we saw for Del City, Bryson looked to throw it inside to Collier. Collier wasn't ready for it, and it's a turnover on the Eagles. Still plenty of time for Epic to do something, as they have made some runs. They've gotten as close at 6 at one point after Del City had a double-digit lead. Here's Wright driving left and loses the ball. Del City collapsed pretty well. It's going to lead to an easy layup for Sasha Hunt, and she scores. Another strong game from Sasha Hunt. She played well yesterday against Sand Springs, playing well so far tonight, or today, this afternoon you could call it. And the Eagles up by 13. Here's Natalie Williams with the ball. Throws it to Wright. Wright shoots right, going left, and misses the shot as a result. Numbers for Del City if they push it. Lewis, bounce pass to Collier. Collier, wild shot, but there's Lewis for the rebound and the putback. And Del City's back up to 15 as we're nearing the end of the third quarter. Here once again is Sharika Wright. As it go by, she goes by Nika. Sharanika Wright gets fouled by Bryson. That's Bryson's 4th foul. Also not a good foul late in the quarter because Del City is over the limit. And Epic has shot their free throws well this game. I don't mean to jinx them, but they have. Well, maybe I did jinx them, but Nika misses the first free throw. I didn't say they made all of them, though, did I? Anyway, we got Coach White of Del City giving some instructions to Bryson, who had picked up her 4th foul. Second free throw was made. As we get to the under 20 seconds to go, Lewis picks up her dribble, gets trapped, was able to get out of it there to Smithers. Smithers, her pass inside to Collier is a kickball. So 11 6/10 of a second to go. Sasha Hunt will inbound. A box set for Del City. There's Lewis to Collier. Collier back to Lewis. Telegraphed that pass. It was almost stolen there by McDonald, but she just could deflect that out of bounds. So 7 seconds to go. Let's see if Del City gets the ball in the hands of Hunt and if Hunt can create something here. She has it. She looks at the clock. Back to Lewis. Lewis is called for a travel. And that's kind of what we've seen for a lot from Del City. They just don't look to attack like they often do. They've been kind of passive on offense at times, but, you know, they do have a 14-point lead, so we'll see how much that matters. As no shot will be attempted by Epic, and we will head to the fourth quarter. Your score, Del City 47, Epic 33. You're watching the Titan Classic on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Titan Classic on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're about to start the fourth quarter between the Comets of Epic Charter Schools and Del City. We need to switch out the quarter sponsor. We thank Rose State for sponsoring the third quarter. And now we got Dynamic Health for the fourth quarter. Dynamic Health Clinic, led by Dr. Kaufman, located in Hera. And they're worth the trip. If you think that's out there a bit, you should still go there He's an outstanding chiropractor. We'll talk more about him at some point this quarter. We also have a player of the game to think about here, depending on who wins. There's another three by Sasha Hunt. Misses it, but she follows her shot. Gets it out. I believe that's Smithers' high arcing shot there, no good. Collier rebounds and gets fouled. So the first foul of this quarter will be on Epic. And we're going to see Daria Collier, who I think was going to play against Lawton MacArthur but had to miss that game. That was the last Del City game we had on the network before yesterday. She misses the first free throw there. For Del City, only Bryson, their freshman starter, is in foul trouble, I believe. Both free throws missed, though, by Collier, so we'll see as Collier goes for the steal there. So we'll see how Del City applies playing their stars. They force a turnover there. They had Thornton and McCarroll on the bench right now. We have not seen Purifoy this entire half. Del City will get a possession here. Looking to secure a matchup tomorrow against Bishop McGuinness. That was a fun game to call last year. That was the early game last year. That was for 7th place. If they win this game, they'll be playing McGuinness for 5th place. As Hunt gets to the free throw line. Sasha Hunt is a threat to score just from about any spot on the floor on the offensive side there. It's good to see her back for Del City. Makes that free throw there. I believe this is her 4th game back. And she's played the entire second half so far. She hits both there. In fact, so is Raina Lewis, who complements Hunt very well, two very similar players. Natalie Williams almost had the ball stolen. They do recover, and they score there. That's on the putback, I believe, Berlene McDonald. No, it's Biased. Biased with the basket there, making it 49-35. With the ball there is Smithers. Smithers out to Bryson, wing right. Bryson throws it back up top near the timeline to Smithers. Now it's Lewis to Bryson. Bryson looks to go inside to Collier. Probably telegraphed that pass. It's going to be a steal for Epic. Here comes Heavenly Jackson. She will slow things down. Gets to Natalie Williams. Williams with a crossover and a jump pass to Biased. Biased goes from left to right there. Right-hand shot, no good. Rebound and a foul is called as Berlene McDonald got the offensive rebound and she'll head to the free throw line. Now that's the 4th foul on Mackenzie Smithers, who started this half. And McDonald to shoot 2. Free throw is missed. Reminder, after this game, we will have Edmond Memorial and Sand Springs. Generica Thompson will check in, replacing Collier. Second free throw is good. Sasha Hunt head to Bryson, and they'll say Bryson dragged her feet. That's 2 turnovers on Bryson in the last few seconds. So the ball goes back to Epic. Here's Nika Wright. Wright goes left and then tried to hit McDonald. McDonald got a hand on it, but that's all she could do with it. Ball goes out of bounds, back to the Eagles. Under 6 minutes to go. Can't say this game's over yet. There's still time for Epic. Raina Lewis fires at 3. She had the space, couldn't make it. Rebound Bias. Bias tried to dribble between 3 Eagles and, of course, lost it. Nice pass by Hunt. Inside to Thompson, I believe. Yep, Janerica Thompson with the basket. That was a really good pass by Hunt and a good finish by Thompson to stay composed under there. And Del City back up 15. And now we got a foul called. It's on Smithers. And she is fouled out. So Smithers will get a break. It'll be an extended break. And she'll be out for the game. And replaced by Courtney McCarroll, she herself took a lengthy break. Free throw there, I believe that's by Wright, is missed, but she hits the second one. Again, Epic, this is their first year as a team. And they're not a traditional school. They are a charter school under Oklahoma City Public Schools, but not a typical brick and mortar school. They practice at a gym in Norman, at a church in Norman. 3-point shot there attempted. And no good by Bryson. And oh, we got a bit of a tussle. Didn't last very long. But Bias did not care for that foul by Thompson as Thompson went over her back. But then give credit to Bias for regaining her composure. The call is a jump ball, though, so it's a good aggressive play then by Thompson. Epic gets the jump ball here. And here comes Biased. Guarded by Thompson. See if she goes at her, decides not to. Natalie Williams with it, goes corner right to McDonald. McDonald drives in. Finds Heavenly Jackson, who fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Raina Lewis. Lewis ahead to Hunt. Hunt will wisely slow things down. Now she'll attack when she gets her bearings. Finds Thompson underneath for 2. Biggest lead for Del City this game, I believe, as they're now up 16. Here's Nika Wright. Crossover. Hand off to Biased. Biased goes inside, spins her way in for a missed shot, but she draws a foul. I believe the foul will be on Thompson. Yep, the foul will be on Thompson. Only her first. And a big part of Epic getting to 38 points now has been free throws. And Biased hits both. 14-point lead now. Here's Bryson, and Bryson draws a foul. Haven't seen a whole lot of shooting from Bryson, so she's going to have a chance to score here this half. I think she had a layup in the first half. But she's a freshman, Ariana Bryson, who plays a lot. So, you know, Coach White thinks fairly highly of her. She connects on that free throw. So it looks like we're going to see a long rest for Shelby Thornton, an even longer one for Purifoy, Malia Purifoy. Both these free throws go in for Bryson, so we've probably seen the last of both of them today. Although if Epic goes on a major run, an epic run if you will, we might see Thornton back in. All right, Wright lost the ball, stolen by Raina Lewis. Not good spacing with her and McCarroll, so Lewis will slow it up. And now we will see Hunt give directions. She wants someone on the right wing. It'll be Bryson who fills that spot. Hunt Oh, Thompson wasn't ready for that, but she should have been. But she does get it to Bryson, who hits the three. So the play worked out pretty well for the Eagles as they make the Bobby Lewis three there. And it's a 58-39 score. Biggest lead for Del City now at 19. And an easy travel call there. Heavenly Jackson commits the travel. Meanwhile, for Epic, they're going to bring in Morgan Miller. We'll say we appreciate Epic coach Savon Knight. He's does a really good job with his program considering all the responsibilities he has. He coaches 6 different teams from junior high and up. He also has a team to get to a 32 defense. That leads for an open three there for Bryson. Well, you can see why, one reason why they like her. She can hit that three-point shot from the wing or the corner. Another Bobby Lewis three. And Del City is now up by 22. And we're going to have a timeout called by Epic. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. And you are watching the Titan Classic right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Where sports is our middle name.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
All right, welcome back to the Titan Classic here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray here with you. All right, I was wrong about Malia Purifoy. She started the game, but because of foul trouble, did not start the third quarter. And with Del City up 22, she is making her first appearance of the second half. And there's a few other Eagles who made, or there's been several subs for Del City. We'll get you them as they as we go along here. Nika Wright with the ball. Dribbles near the timeline. Now she'll get a screen. Tries to get in the middle of the floor. And she draws a foul. Purifoy with a foul. Her third. Off the baseline inbounds play, they throw it high to Jackson. Jackson to Miller. Miller, nice shot off the backboard for Morgan Miller. And that's now 41 points for Epic. Here's Purifoy with the ball. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Oh, nice pass ends up being made. And that's a basket for Leilani Horton. I don't know if that's where Purifoy was going, as that traveled by several players, but it works out great for the Eagles. Horton gets 2. Quickly back comes Epic. And we see another hotly contested jump ball. This one between Purifoy and Berlene McDonald. Possession arrow goes to Del City. Epic will press this final minute and a half, it appears. Keila Howard is also in the game now for Del City, first time this half. Brings it up now, Collier with the ball, back to Howard. Howard lost it. Miller picks it up. This is Nika Wright. Floater, no good. Rebound, Eagles. Horton. Pass was just too far out in front of, I believe that's Howard. So another turnover on Del City. They've had a few, but they've had a lot of good plays as well, obviously, and they started hitting their threes to put this game away. Miller has the ball right corner. Out to Heavenly Jackson. Under a minute to go. Del City has secured a matchup with Bishop McGuinness for 5th place tomorrow. A rematch of a Very interesting game they played last year for 8th place. Pass goes inside, no good. Offensive rebound and a putback there for Nyla Biest, who's had a really good game and brings its scores to 63-43. Purifoy gets it out to Collier. They swing it to Horton, whose shot is no good. And then on a leak out there is Nika Wright, and Nika Wright will head back to the free throw line. She's made a few trips to the free throw line today. So for Epic, they will have a matchup tomorrow against Putnam City Original, who has lost 2 pretty close games this tournament. Not much of a distinction between where they are or what they could do and what they've actually done as far as how they played. The 4th foul on Purifoy as the free throw goes in, making it 63-44. Now we're under 20 seconds to go. Howard gets out to Purifoy, and she will try to dribble the clock out. Actually, she goes underneath to Horton, who scores. What a sequence this has been for the sophomore, Leilani Horton. Has a chance to get 5 points here. She misses the shot, and that will do it. Don't want to forget about our player of the game. Our player of the game brought to you by Eastside Church of Christ. At Eastside Church of Christ, they believe in loving Jesus by loving their neighbors. They invite you to join them Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. for Bible class with song and praise beginning at 10 a.m. If you can't make it Sunday morning, you are invited to study with them at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Check out their live and recorded streams on YouTube and find out more information on their website at eastsidechurchofchrist.info. The Eastside Church of Christ at 916 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Our player of the game will go to number 3, Sasha Hunt. Very good throughout the game. So way to go, Sasha. And to remind you, Del City will play tomorrow at 12:30, around 12:30 against Bishop McGuinness. Epic will be the first game tomorrow against Putnam City Original. We're going to go ahead and sign off here, but thank you for watching. Game 2 on day 2 of the Titan Classic here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.